Hey, all right. Back with more of the World Series. Give me a second here, do the usual old sound check here. All right. Cool. All right, sounds like we're good. All right, so here we are. We're in the. Sorry, still just adjusting something on this other screen. All right, so last time I broadcasted games 1 and 2. I played games 3 through 5 offline, and I'll just do a quick recap on them. Long story short, we're down 3-2 in the series. So there was the big win, the 13-3 win. That was the last game that I broadcast, and then here we came home. We won 8-6 here in game 3. A couple big stories here is Dylan Carlson continued to just be freaking ridiculous. 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs and 2 home runs. I think we scored all our runs on home runs. Matan went deep. Mountcastle went deep. Carlson twice. Soto went deep. I was down by 1 going into the bottom of the 8th, and Soto hit a solo home run, and Matan hit a 2-run homer. Lacey started that game, and man, I don't know. He really just got BABIP'd to death. Like, he gave up 9 singles. He gave up 9 hits and 3 2/3, and they were all singles. Just everything was falling in. Didn't go up any home runs. He only walked 1. He struck out the side in the first, but just base hit after base hit after base hit. These 2 runs of Feltman scored thanks to Jimenez. It was 2 wild pitches in the same inning, and then Mitchell Stone came in and pitched well. So we were feeling good. We were up 2-1, and then we lost 2 in a row at home. Lost this one 5-4. Cedarland started, our number 4 starter, and he wasn't great. Luke Jackson was a little shaky out of the pen, and then Meek gave us 3 really solid innings. Offensively, Carlson only went 1 for 4 and drove in 1 run, so that's the big news there. He cooled off a little. But no home runs for us. They had 2 home runs. Or no, 3 home runs. Moncada went deep twice. And someone's at my... Okay, cool. Someone was in the way of my wheel on my chair. So that was game... So that tied it up at 2 games apiece there. The Cubs won 5-4. Then here, just a super frustrating game 5. As you can see, no runs on 10 hits. That's never fun. Had 2 men on base in, I think, 4 different innings and didn't score. And then in another inning had the bases loaded. So just really frustrating to just not come through at all with hits when I needed to. But, it happens. Patino was not good again. 3rd start in a row. He started off the playoffs with 2 really good starts. What's going on, DJ? 2 really good starts, and the last 3 has just been shaky. But then Luke Little and Hackemer both came in and were awesome out of the pen. But the offense just couldn't come through, man. I mean, 10 hits and 3 walks, 13 base runners in 9 innings. You don't score a run. Like, that almost takes effort to do. So that's where we're at now. And we're going to Chicago for game 4. Or, I'm sorry, it's on the 4th of November for game 6. Trevor Bauer's going for Chicago. He only went 4 2/3. He didn't go up any runs. He gave 2 hits, 4 walks, a strikeout. Or he gave an unearned run in game, what was that? That was the blowout game, game 2. But he didn't really get touched up all that much. It was their bullpen that I lit up in that game, the 13-3 game. And for me, it's going to be Livian Delgado going. Delgado, he pitched in that 13-3 game, but only made it 3 1/3 because he only got 2 runs, so he didn't get bombed, but he got 7 hits and a walk, a home run, struck out 4, but just a lot of base runners. But he's had a pretty solid postseason. You can see these. Well, he's had 3 starts. He started against Texas, went 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. Really good against Seattle, 7 2/3, 3 hits, a run, 7 Ks, and then a little shaky against Chicago last time. Bullpen-wise, There's really no one I have to stay away from. Little is at 74%. He can pitch fine. And Meek is at 73%. He can pitch as well. I think I'd really like to, let me go ahead and switch the split here to postseason. I can show you what I'm thinking in terms of pitching. I don't know why it went to, what is going on here? I don't know why it's off the default. So Mitchell Stone is probably the guy I'll go to after Delgado. And I'd like to be able to use him in game 6 and hopefully a game 7. So I probably won't pitch him a ton of innings, but I'd like to get at least 2 innings out of him. He's pitched 14 innings out of the pen. ERA is 3.86. His FIP is 1.67. He's going to be my main go-to guy. Little's been very good as well. Jimenez I'll go back to again, no problem. Feltman's been shaky. Hackemer's been good, but out pitching his peripherals. A lot of these guys have been. Meek as well. So I'd love to get like 6 at a Delgado and then go like Stone for 2 and Jimenez for 1. That would be a dream. But so that's kind of what I'm thinking there. Here on the hitting side of things, I've moved Reese Albert back in for Riley Green against righties. They kind of split time as my lefty outfielders in right field. Neither one has really lit the world on fire here in the playoffs. And, as you can see, it's been all about Dylan Carlson with the 291 runs created plus. Mountcastle, Henderson, Soto, Rosario, all good. And would love more from Nick Matan as my leadoff hitter. So anyways, that's kind of the gist. So I guess we should get on out to Wrigley for game 6. I would think the lineups are going to be the same for both teams because both going with righties again. Is this their same lineup? Yeah, no changes to their lineup, I don't think. No, that looks like the same lineup they've had, and then here's same lineup for me. We've got some guys who have faced Bauer enough because he was in the AL long enough, I guess. Mountcastle's got 31 plate appearances against him. Tucker, who's in the NL, has got 25. Matan's got 35 plate appearances. Over here, none of these guys have faced Delgado much, but so our hopes are riding on Delgado. As I've been doing this playoffs, I'll be controlling the base running decisions on the close plays and the substitutions. I might take over like defensive strategy or offensive strategy in really crucial moments, but for the most part, I'll let Renteria do that. Oh, yeah, it's 3-2. Sorry, yeah. I thought I said that. Sorry if I didn't say that. Or I don't know if maybe you weren't on yet when I said it. But yes, 3-2 Cubs. So it was O's were up 2-1, and then the Cubs just won the last 2. And give me just a second. We'll get started here. All right. Ready? Here we go. Out to Wrigley. I don't know if the sound is going to work or not. Yeah, there we go. All right. So up here will give us the weather report in a minute. We'll see what the weather's like here on November 4th in Chicago. It was, game 4 in Baltimore. It was like 35 degrees at game time or something absurd like that. All right, here we go. Nick Matan, Orioles legend, to lead us off. Let's see what the weather report says. It is all or nothing for Baltimore today. 38 degrees, and it may rain. Get out of here. Wind is blowing in from right at 9 miles an hour. I'll be pissed if we get a rain delay here. All right, it's a soft grounder to first. And Matan is retired. That was a 2-0 pitch. So now we got Cole Tucker coming up. 1-2 pitch. That's a base hit into right. Oh, and I didn't ask. Normally I check. You guys can hear me all right? Sounds okay? Volume level's okay? Is the crowd noise too high? Let me know. So here's Jason Rosario. Solid postseason from Jason, our center fielder, free agent to be. 3-1 pitch. Walked him. Nice. All right, so now we got Carlson up, the legend, 30 for 60 in the playoffs. 6 home runs, 25 RBIs, a 1501 OPS. There we go. 1-2 pitch from Bauer. Man, struck him out looking. Carlson's in a slump. He's like 1 for his last 9. He's below 500 now. Now Mountcastle's up. 2-2 pitch. Mountcastle's been hot too. Where is that? Oh, it's down the line. Is that fair? Ooh, that's fair. Down the line, into the corner, rolling up against the ivy. Both runs are going to score. Nice. All right. 2-0. Adams, is that a yeah, you can hear me all right there, Nolan? Just let me know. And let me know if this crowd noise is too loud. Hopefully it's not coming through the mic too loud or anything. All right, so we're up 2-0. Mountcastle with the clutch 2 RBI double. Soto, the designated hitter, is up. He's been really good too. The 0-1. Looks like it's going to get him out of it. Fly ball to right. He's out of the inning. Huge, though. Huge. Cool. Thanks, bro. All right. So Delgado here with a 2-run cushion against Goloff. First pitch of the at-bat coming here. Grounder back to the mound. Got him. Can use slightly more crowd. All right, how's that? We don't really do slightly around here. All right, Trey Turner is up now, the 2-1 pitch. That's in the air to center. Rosario looks like he's got that. Yep, all right, so 2 down now. Here's Yohan Moncada. 7 homers in the postseason, a 12-19 OPS. He's been hot. Full count pitch from Delgado. Grounded to first. Mountcastle's got it. Going to the bag. All right. So we have got a 2-0 lead after 1. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He's had a really solid postseason. 3-1 pitch. Walked him. All right, cool. Let's keep it up. Be relentless here. So now Campusano is up. 0-2. Oh, this could be a double play here. Campusano does not run well as a catcher. All right, double play. So now the number 9 hitter, Reese Albert, is up. And he's got a 3-1 pitch. And he's going to ground out. Oh, bobbled it. Nice. First baseman bobbled that. So that's going to be, Albert's going to reach on an error there. All right, and now we've got Matan up. We got 2 down. Albert on first. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded sharp at third. Dives across the diamond. Nice play there by the third baseman. Wrigley crowd loves it. All right, so now Verdugo's up to lead off the bottom of the second. Delgado's at 11 pitches through 1. Here's a 1-0 pitch. That's going to be a base hit into center. Great. Well, there goes the no-hitter in the perfect game. So here's David Dahl up. 1-2 pitch from Delgado. Oh, that's drilled. I think that's a tie game. Yeah, that's way out of here. A hanging slider. 463 feet. All right. How's that crowd noise? Is that pretty loud there? It's fireworks and stuff. So we got a tie game now, 2-2. Dahl just crushed the ball. Delgado's up. Hoskins is up. 3-0 pitch and he walked him. Delgado needs to settle down here. 3-2 pitch to Roederer. Oh, and he walked him. How old is Dahl here? I don't know. Hoskins might be even older, though. Dahl's 33. Hoskins is 34. And Moncada is 32. Trey Turner's 34. Yeah, they got an old team here. And Bauer's got to be, what, 36 probably? All right, so now Amaya's up. So we've got a base hit, a home run, and 2 walks to start the second. I'm not going to pull Delgado, but His leash is pretty short in this do-or-die game at this point. Full count. Struck him out. If he'd walked him, I was taking him out. All right. So now we got Rustin McLaren, the number 9 hitter, up. First pitch of the at-bat. Don't be a wild pitch. That's down in the corner. So that's going to score 2. So we're down 4-2 now. 1 down. I'd really hate to go to the bullpen now, but I mean, it's a do-or-die game. I think I kind of got to. Like, it's getting hammered here. Top of the order's up. I'm going to let him face Goloff. Here's a 1-1. Runner's going. Safe without a throw. All right, so here's a 3-1 pitch. And that's going to score a run on the sac fly. All right, so we got 2 down. Trey Turner's up. 2-2 pitch from Delgado. He struck him out. All right. So now we're down 5-2 to start the third. Cole Tucker's up. 3-2 pitch. Come on, get on base, man. Nice. Base hit to right field. Let's go. Let's get some runs. Need it. Rosario's up. Let's go, man. 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. All right, Dylan Carlson is up. We got a man on first. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Get through. All right, base hit to right. We got something going now. The ball is very shallow. Great arm. Fantastic runner. Nah. Heck no. That one I'm down 3. All right, so red hot Ryan Mountcastle's up. He's got 2 ribbies today. One swing could tie the game here. Here's first pitch of the at-bat. That's crushed into the gap. Off the wall in the air. I think that should at least score 2. Oh, Mountcastle's thinking 3. Slides and he's in there. Huge, man. Ryan Mountcastle. Huge game from him. He's got 4 ribbies and we're in the 3rd inning. So he's got a 2-run double and a 2-run triple. So now we got Miguel Soto up. They're sticking with Bauer here. 1 down in the 3rd. 5-4 now. Slugfest. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. In the air. What? What's going on there? Down the right field line, starts hooking, fouling out of play. Oh, rain is beginning to fall? Oh, we're calling a rain delay. All right, it was 9:15, so we had a 36-minute delay. All right, I was like, why is it showing us that? So 36-minute delay. Bauer's still out there. It's now 9:52 p.m. Chicago time, 10:52 for all you people in Baltimore. So here's the 0-1 to Soto. That's in the air to right. That's pretty deep. Oh, yeah, that's going to tie the game. All right, so Mountcastle comes in. And we got a tie game. Big at bat by Soto there. So now here's Henderson with 2 down. That's crushed. Get out of here. Get out of here, ball. Yes. Gunnar Henderson goes yard. What an answer inning here from the O's offense. All right, so they went to the pen. Brendan Little's now in. He's thrown 9 1/3 for them. Here's Camposano with 2 down. 3-1 pitch. Grounded to short. And he's out of there. All right, huge rally, though. Huge rally. I'm going to stick with Delgado for, like, I mean, he's got no leash at all. If like, Moncada gets on base here, I'm going to pull him, but it is a do-or-die game, but, you know, I'm just going to stick with him. Like, it's a really good pitcher. I'd like to get at least 3 or 4 innings out of him. 2-1 pitch. That's hit deep, but I think Rosario's got that on the track. Yep. All right. It might be kind of dumb to stick with Delgado here with how much he struggled last inning, but I'm doing it. So here's Verdugo, the cleanup hitter, 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, nice. Dahl, the 2-1 pitch. Base hit to center. Can't get David Dahl out right now. All right, so now Hoskins is up. Roederer's on deck. This could be Hoskins' last batter, or I mean Delgado's last batter, and he walked him. All right, so you have time to lift Delgado. So he went 2 2/3, 4 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 3 Ks. Pretty terrible. Lefty's up, so I'm going to bring in Mitchell Stone, who's been so good for me. You know, with how short Delgado went here, I might have to burn Stone to where I can't use him tomorrow. We'll see what happens, though. Here's an 0-1 pitch for his first batter. All right, it's a base hit. Is he going to score the run? He's coming. Yep, he's safe. So we're back tied up. I mean, DJ, I might agree with you sometimes. Not in a do-or-die game, though. I'm not going to let a guy who's giving up 5 runs stick through it. All right, and then Amaya is up now. 6-6, first and second. We need an out here, Mitchell Stone. First pitch of the at-bat. Where is he on that? He's got that, right? Yeah, okay. All right, so Stone works out of it, limits the damage, just 1 run. And Reese Albert's leading off the 4th here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, we're going lefty on left here. I didn't mean to do that. Flies out. I probably would have pinch hit for him, even though it is the 4th inning, because Albert really struggles against lefties. And he doesn't ever play against lefties. That was my bad. Matan, same thing, but I don't have enough infield depth to pull him out. So Matan is going to stay in. Here's a 1-1. All right, he's out of there. All right, and Cole Tucker. Yeah, Rich, this would be a good for ratings probably, although it's getting kind of late with that rain delay. Here's Cole Tucker, full count. Come on, Cole, get on base, man. Struck him out. All right. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the 4th. We got Mitchell Stone, and he's only thrown 3 pitches. Let's get some innings out of him. Here's an 0-1 pitch. Man, that's ripped into the gap. That's a double. It's a triple. Wow. All right. So leadoff triple. All right, let's go. I got enough of the freaking play-by-play there. Bringing the infield in. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So top of the order's up now. Stone, who's been so good this postseason. Need him to buckle down here. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Is that going to go? Yeah. Ugh. Man, it's 8-6 in the 4th inning. I got no answer for them today. All right, I'm sticking with Stone for now. Here's Turner, 0-1 pitch. It's a fly ball to right. He's got that. Now Moncada's up with 1 down. Here's a 2-2. Strikes him out. Verdugo, 2-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Matan's got it. Good throw across the diamond. All right, but Chicago offense is relentless today. So now here's Rosario. I got the meat of my order up. Would be great to get another answer here. 2-2 pitch to Rosario. Lefty on lefty strikes him out. All right, here's Dylan Carlson. 0-2 pitch. Ooh, they've got an answer for Carlson lately. Chase went out of the zone there. Here's Mountcastle, 2 for 2 with 4 ribbies. The 1-1. Man, Mountcastle just Unfortunately, I don't have anybody on base in front of him here, but he's crushing the ball today. There's another double. He's got 2 doubles and a triple today. So now here's Soto, who came through with that sac fly last time up. Base knock, man. Just a base knock. Oh, he's down 0-2. That's going to be a fly out to center. All right. So how many pitches is Stone throwing now? He's throwing 20. I mean, he hasn't been as sharp as he's been. I could probably get another inning out of him here and still use him tomorrow. We got 2 out of 3 lefties here to start the inning, so I'm going to stick with him for now. Here's the 2-2 to Dahl. That's in the air to center, but shit looks playable, I think, for Rosario back there. Yeah. All right, now we got Rhys Hoskins up. 3-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Henderson's got it. Got 2 down. All right, now Cole Roederer up, the number 7 hitter. Stone's at 32 pitches. Another full count. Damn. Grounded to second. Tucker's on it. Got him. All right, so we are going to the 6th. We're down 8-6. Gunnar Henderson, he went yard last time. Here's an 0-1 pitch to him. That's crushed, but I think he's got it. Yep, diving catch. All right, Campusano's up, 1 down, full count. Come on, get on base, man. He hasn't done much lately. Weakly grounded to first. All right, now Reese Albert, the number 9 hitter's up. They still got a lefty up here. I mean, I know there's 2 down, but I've got plenty of lefty-righty bats on the bench here in the outfield. I'm carrying extra bats, so like I can bring in Ramos here, and he can go field well. And if they bring in another righty, I can go Riley Green. So I'm going to pinch hit here just because I have enough depth on my bench to do this. So Elliot Ramos is coming in for Albert with 2 down in the 6th and nobody on. And here's a 3-0 pitch to him. Walked him. Got on base. Nice. All right, so now they're bringing in a righty. Man, bad move. You're bringing in a righty to face Matan. Crushes righties. We got Ramos. Ramos has a 75 steal. And we got 2 down. Probably makes a lot of sense to send him here, yeah? What was his... I mean, so my scout thinks he's a great base runner. He's 1 for 1. He's 14 out of 14 there. So, I mean, he's 55 stolen bases, 28 caught stealings in his career. Since he's not the tying run, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to send him. Renteria might, but I'm not going to overrule and send him. All right, so here's Matan. The 0-1. He is going. Nice. I like that decision. But Matan's now in an 0-2 hole. But Ramos is on second. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Ooh, gets away from him. All right, so he's going up to third now. Wild pitch. All right. So now Matan's got a full count. Ramos on third. Here's the pitch. Come on, man. Base hit. Base hit. Oh, he walked him. All right, so now we got the tying run on first. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Cole Tucker's up. He's 2 for 3 today. He's got 269 average, 743 OPS in the playoffs. Come on. Full count. And he struck him out. All right, so Tucker goes down swinging. He doesn't strike out a lot either. Yeah, no, I got. So Ramos will stay in right field. I'm going to pull Stone here. I don't have anybody that I love going to here because Feltman has not been great. Jackson has not been great. Hackemer's like my lowest rated reliever according to my scout, but he's been pitching the best lately. So I think I'm going to go to him. So yeah, I'm bringing in Hackemer. All right, so we're in the bottom of the sixth. We're down 8-6. Here's a 1-2 pitch from Hackemer to the first batter of the inning. He struck him out swinging. Nice. So Amaya's down on strikes. Here's McLaren. Here's a 1-2 pitch. That's popped up. Mountcastle looks like he's calling for it. Nope. Tucker calls him off, takes it. All right, so now we've got 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Jake Goloff, the second baseman. 1 for 2 with 3 ribbies today. Here's an 0-1 from Hackemer. Grounded softly back to the mound, and he booted it. Christ. So now here's Trey Turner. Goloff can fly. He might run here. 3-1 pitch to Turner. That's in the air, but looks very playable. Rosario and Ramos both over. Rosario makes the catch. All right. So we are now going to the top of the 7th. We need runs, people. Heart of the order's up. This is our chance. This is our shot. Got to take a swing here. Here's a 1-2 pitch to Rosario. Strikes him out swinging. Carlson, who's 1 for 3 today, is up. Here's a full count pitch to him. Grounded to first. Oh, he booted it. And Carlson's aboard. It's like the 3rd error in this game. All right, let's make him pay. Ryan Mountcastle, the legend, 3 for 3, 2 doubles, a triple, 4 ribbies today. Up to a 1065 OPS in the postseason. Here's a full count pitch. 1 down, man on first. And he struck him out. Carlson was running, and he is gunned down. Right? He was out? Yeah. So strike him out, throw him out, double play. That'll kill the rally. Gonna stick with Hackemer here. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat to Moncada, who has been scary good lately. Grounded to Tucker. Throw it. All right. So we've got 1 down. All right. Now here's Verdugo. Full count to Verdugo. And he walked him. All right. So now David Dahl's up. 3-1 pitch. That's going to fall in for a base hit. All right, so they got something going here. Wow, he's going to 3rd. Okay. So let's see what we got. We got righty-lefty coming up. So we just want somebody who can get some outs. So I'm just going to go to my closer here. It's a huge moment. We need a strikeout. I don't really need my corners in here. I don't need that at all. I mean, Hoskins is slow. We're going to be able to double him up in a double play. He's a bad bunter. I don't see them putting on a squeeze here. Yeah, I'm going to overrule here. I'm going to take control of the defense for this batter. And we're not doing corners in. That makes no sense to me. Probably we'll get a swinging bunt from Hoskins now. But here's Jimenez, 1 down, 1st and 3rd. We got to shut the door here. Full count. Jeez. Struck him out looking. Huge. All right, so now Roederer's up. Infield and outfield. Well, actually, I can just go ahead and give my man Renteria back control of his defense after that terrible decision by him there. He's going to play them both at normal depth. And Roederer's up, who's 1 for 2 today with a ribby. First pitch of the at-bat, and it gets away. Freaking absurd, man. The amount of wild pitches when you play this game through, it's really frustrating in a World Series, and it's, like the 3rd wild pitch in like 6 batters that Jimenez has faced. It happened last time he pitched too. Like, it's a pretty legitimate complaint that people have about this game is that when over the course of a season, if you're simulating, the numbers are fine, but when you're playing, the number of wild pitches and pass balls are freaking absurd. All right, so we're down 9-6 here. Got a man on second, 2 down. 2-2 pitch. That's a base hit, so it's about to be 10-6. Yeah, the wild pitches are too much. I agree. All right, so this one's getting away from us here. 2-2 pitch. And that's a base hit. I mean, I think I'm just going to stick with Jimenez here. Like, he's still my best reliever, even if he's not getting anybody out right now. Here's a 1-0. Jesus Christ. Hey, it's another wild pitch. It's his 4th in less than 2 innings of work in the last 2 games. Pretty realistic, huh? Yeah. This game normally doesn't really frustrate me, but it's pretty frustrating. The World Series have an absurd amount of wild pitches. Torpedo whatever chance you had. There's a 2-0. That's caught. Great diving catch by Ramos out there. Keeps us within striking distance of these. So we're going to the 8th. Soto is leading us off. 1-2 pitch. That's gone. Soto's been good, man. He came up as a rookie, I don't know, maybe June or July, and kind of stole at-bats and playing time away from people, or he's my starting DH now. So they're bringing in their closer now, Clace, who I rocked him last time. I think it was last time he was out. Let's see. Actually, yeah, both times. So he pitched an inning, gave up 3 runs, and went 2 innings. And he did get the save here, gave up a run. But he hasn't had a clean outing against me. And let's keep that going. So Gunnar Henderson is up. We have nobody out. We have a run in. Henderson's 1 for 2 with a homer today. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Slow grounder to second. He's out. We got 1 down. Campusano is up now. 1-2 pitch. Strikes him out. All right, so Ramos is righty on righty here. So we're going to go ahead and, like I said, once we had a righty in, we're going to bring in Riley Green. A little right field rotation here. And let's get something going. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. So Jimenez is at 20 pitches. I'm going to go ahead and pull him. I'm going to bring in Luke Little, who has been really good for me. He doesn't have full gas. They're like 70-some%, I think. That way, if there is a game tomorrow, Jimenez will still have something left in the tank. He clearly didn't have his best stuff tonight. All right, so here's a 3-0 pitch to start it off by Little. And he walked it. Trey Turner, 0-2 pitch. That is in the air to right and fairly deep, but I think Riley Green's got it. Yes. All right, so now we've got 1 down. We've got Yohan Moncada, who we've held off the board so far today. He's 0 for 4. What happened? Oh, tried to pick the guy up first, but was unsuccessful. So now he's behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and now he's running. And go off is out. Nice. Looks safe, but okay, cool. We'll take it. So, but what's the count here? 3-2 now to Moncada. And base hit to left. So now Verdugo is up. Verdugo hits lefties and righties really well. But I'm going to bring in a righty to face him. If this game goes extra innings, I'm going to be in trouble. All right. I'm going to bring in Feltman, though. Even though he's been cold, he's still a good pitcher for me overall. He's not been good in the playoffs, but bringing him in to get the righty-on-righty matchup here. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And again with the snap throw to first. I don't know why they keep showing me that. Here's a 3-0 from Feltman. Shoot. And he walked him. All right, so much for the righty on righty matchup. So now we got David Dahl up 1 for 4 today. He's scored 3 runs, driven in 2. It's the first pitch of the at bat. Grounder to second. Tucker's got it. Flips to Henderson covering the bag. All right, so we're down to our last chance here. Got the top of the order up. We got the people we want up. Clace, the major league leader in saves, who we've knocked around a little in this series on the mound. All right, here we go. So first pitch of the at bat to Matan. That is a lazy fly ball to right. And we are down to our final 2 outs. So here's Cole Tucker. 2-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes. All right. Down to our last out here. Only need 3 runs to tie it. What could possibly go wrong? So Jason Rosario. He's 0 for 3 today. Here's an 0-2 pitch. That is in the air to right and playable. All right, that'll do it. Cubs come back and win 3 straight games to take the series 4 games to 2. So, who got MVP? Oh, Yohan Moncada. Yeah, that's deserved. So Mountcastle had a huge game for us. Soto, who's going to be an everyday player for us next year, nice game. Carlson went quiet the last 3 games after carrying the offense for the entire postseason. So, my pitching failed me. Delgado was terrible. Stone and, Hackemer, what? These 2 both scored on wild pitches by Jimenez, right? It was his second outing in a row that he had allowed inherited runners to score. 2 inherited runners to score on wild pitches. That's always fun. Always a lot of fun to see that happen. And then from there, their offense was just too good. Their offense was just too much. It was disappointing to come back and, go down 5-2, come back, go up 6-5, and then they tied it. And then, man, this 4th inning was just a killer. Mitchell Stone was pitching then. So disappointing. Yeah, Rosario and Matan are both free agents. Mike, thanks for the question. I can show you. Extra base hit machine. What is that? 3 extra base hits in a playoff game? Okay, cool. So, yeah, just a quick look. So some other guys are gone too, like Jimenez, but he was only a 1-year deal. Ramos was a trade deadline acquisition who I might actually bring back. I'm not sure yet. Franmil Reyes, another trade deadline acquisition. Nothing else really important going on there. Luke Jackson, trade deadline acquisition. He's a free agent. So, yeah, Rosario, I was negotiating with a bit because, man, he's like he's a superstar, dude. Like, let me go to my center fielder. He's put up a 5.1 to 5.4 WAR. He's 28 years old, but that's an age when you want to be careful what you send. So basically, he was originally wanting a 10-year deal at like $25 million per year, and I was willing to go like 4 years. 5. I think 4 years is the max I went. And I was willing to do his $25 million per year. And he eventually broke it off. We went back and forth a few times, did a couple things. I think I had an option year. And he was like, no, we're not talking anymore. And now that he's open to talking again, he wants $30 million per season. That's 7 years. So he's off his like 8 to 10 year esque, but he now wants $30 million with an opt out. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. As much as it sucks to have like a superstar center fielder at the age of 28 and just kind of how my team is structured, I don't really feel I need to pay him that. Nick Matan is also, he's been with me forever. He's been, you can see he's played a lot of games for me since 2022. One of the guys I brought in one of my first trades back in 2020 and worked his way up through my system. But At 30 years old, he is looking at an 8-year, $15 million per year deal. I mean, I'm sure he'd sign for less money than this, maybe fewer years. Maybe I could get him for like 4 years, like 12 million or something. But I don't really feel the need to do that because I have a lot of depth at third base. Soto, who was so good for me in 72 games, 2.4 WAR, he can play third base. I've got Henry Wallen, who has just murdered the minor leagues. I mean, he put up 6 WAR between A and AA last year. He can play third base. And Vukovic can kind of play third base, and he put up monster numbers between AA and AAA this year. OPS plus is over 140 at both levels. So that's why Matan is not – I don't feel the need to invest that kind of money into him. And, speaking of Bob Maldonado, the star prospect who came up and didn't do too well in Baltimore, but when I sent him back down to – so he was in AA, and he had put up .8 WAR with a 124 OPS plus and 344 plate appearances, and I called him up, and he was bad. 61 plate appearances, 63 OPS plus, so I sent him down to AAA where he had not played, and he put up 3.2 WAR in 40 games with a 246 OPS plus. He had 14 homers and 15 doubles in 178 plate appearances. DJ, I don't really use the Rule 5 draft anymore. Occasionally I'll get like a backup catcher, but to be honest, I think it's one of the things in the game they need to fix. Like there are, and I know it's guys who are young and down in A-ball or, wherever, but there are like top 100 prospects available in the Rule 5 draft. It's just not realistic. So I pretty much leave it alone. That and waivers, really, actually, I don't really use. I used them for the first year or two when I was doing this rebuild just to get some depth in my organization. But after the first couple of years, I just didn't use it just because I don't think they're all that realistic at times and kind of do it just to, like, challenge myself, I guess. But here I am without a World Series in 2027, so maybe I need to do that. So... Anyways, any other questions here about the squad before I shut it down? Lacey was pretty good in the postseason. He would have been pitching Game 7 for us. Wish we had given him that chance. Innings pitched wise. See, Mitchell Stone pitched a ton for me. 16 in the third. Jimenez, Little. Luke Jackson. Feltman, I really stayed away from because he got so cold. Same starting pitchers. So maybe, like Cedarland, like I have debated getting rid of his $9 million, get it out of here and try to like use that to contribute towards Rosario or to just have free for like the following year when Patino's a free agent. So Cedarland will probably be back. Fifth starter. Mitchell Stone is my fifth starter. Because of injuries, he actually ended up starting the second most games in my squad. He started 32 games, and he was fine. 1.4 WAR is fine. He was so good out of the bullpen. I kind of want to keep him there. But I've got other guys who can compete down here in Norfolk. These two guys are on my roster a lot this season. Have been a part of my team a lot over the last few seasons, but my bullpen was faltering, and I optioned him. Brady Corrigan, he'll probably be a bullpen piece. I don't think he'll be a starter for me because he gives up too many home runs. Dylan Lawson could possibly start some games for me, but he just, he actually was pretty good, but fell victim to me adding a ton of bullpen depth at the deadline, and he's a really good pitcher. Jack Perkins will compete. He started 13 games for me last year and was fine. He was okay. Jaden Hill will compete for a spot. He started one game, he threw 43 innings and had a 3.14 ERA. So all those guys will compete. I've even got my pitching was so deep because, really 3 of these guys should be in the majors. And, Miles Jansen started a bunch. He was my first round pick in 2024, 26th overall. And my scout doesn't think that highly of him. Neither does OSA. My scout thinks he's maybe a spot starter or a long reliever at this point. He is 26, but he'll be out of the 40-man. He was fine in AAA, 1.9 WAR, 2.81 ERA, 3.81 FIP. He's another guy. And then This guy will eventually be on the scene. Ben Schilt, 2025 first round supplemental pick with either the Verdugo or Marquez compensation pick. And he was pretty good in Double A. 1.8 WAR, 4.51 ERA, 4.3 FIP. So all those guys, I don't think he'll be in the mix for the major league team next year, but Gavin Cash still has not made the major leagues, dude. Sorry about it. Looks like he ended the year in Double A. So he spent the year at Triple A, put up 228 plate appearances, negative .1 WAR, 75 OPS plus, and then was demoted back down to Triple A where he ripped it up, or Double A where he ripped it up. So he did not have a. He probably just wants to go to the freaking majors. Now that he's been 5 years. He's another guy who could get in the Rule 5 draft, but I'm not going to do it. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I think it'll be the same starting pitches. I think these 4 will be there, but I'll lose some bullpen pieces. And honestly, I kind of like Stone better out of the bullpen. And so I might let like Perkins, Hill, and Lawson compete for that 5th spot. I could always move Cedarland and use it, like I said, use that money. I have a good amount of money. I have $41 million. I could sign Rosario, but that's a really long-term deal. And I got Patino coming up. Tucker is going to opt out, but I probably won't re-sign him. Lacey and Henderson, we'll see about them. I don't have a ton of other guys heading towards arbitration yet. I actually probably could afford to assign Rosario, but I'm probably gonna want to re-sign Patino, even though he's gonna be like 29 next offseason when he hits free agency. So, anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry we let the entire city down. So, those losing the World Series. We'll be back next year. I think we'll have it's gonna be tough to lose Rosario. Matan I can replace. Rosario, little more worried about being able to replace. Might end up biting the bullet and signing him. I don't love signing guys who lack drive and have bad work ethic to a big money long-term deal, but it's really hard to find center fielders this good. He's a really good one. He's 28, so we'll see what happens there. Anyways, so that's the end of the 2027 season. We go down to the Cubs, 4-2 in the World Series. And that's going to be all. Where am I here? All right, there it is. Get back to this YouTube studio. All right, see you guys.